welcome again to another fantastic episode of the MACH Show. Today we are with the interesting couple, the Udensis, in the husband's office. This time we've had to come to the office because he's a workaholic. You get to know more about him.
You're right.
Okay, guys, before we continue, let us know about their love story. Stay with us.
Okay, so do we really have a love story?
Of course, we have.
Okay, so how I met my wife? Well, I met her on social media. Okay, I met my wife on social media, and we dated online for a while until we're supposed to see before COVID came. It was dating late 2019. I didn't know she served in Abia, but when I met her, she already finished service. When we were talking, I realized that she knew about my place, and she had those things I wanted in a woman. She was understanding me because I don't show up most of the time, but she makes excuses, which is what makes sense for me. So we met for the first time in July 2020, right?
Yeah.
July 2020. And when we met, I proposed.
On the 25th, yeah.
25th. Wow. We met and I proposed on the 25th. But a young man did not have money, but it was a step of faith. you know. But I think one of the things I learned was how to sell my vision. And she bought into it. She believed I could be bigger than what I was and I could get better. I proposed with a salary less than 50K. And I proposed living in my office. I proposed not being sure where I'll be the next year. But I don't know why she took such risk, because me, I will not do it. Yeah, I'm not sure I can do that. But here we are. Traditionally, we are married for 4 years. But the marriage blessing and the wedding were almost 2 years, May 1st. And it's been amazing. Amazing. She has been an angel, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
I know.
Thank you.
The first time I met him online, what I really fell in love with was first his name, Obinna caught me. And then I went to his content and knew that there was something upstairs. So I had to go for it. Wow. Yeah. And then with time, everything started falling in place. And here we are.
I also remember my wife also asked me at some point, she said, "Why are you sure you can marry me? Because you've not met me." And I said, "I'm going to marry you in my capacity to be a good man." I had 3 determinations when I was going to get married. I said I was going to correct 3 things. Number 1 was what my father couldn't do. Number 2 was the kind of life I want for my kids. And number 3 is the kind of future I want to see. I keep sharing this vision to my wife, and I think that was what really made her believe.
Look at that picture.
What I saw,
yeah.
I love her eyes. I love my wife's eye. And when I heard her voice, I knew it was the voice I wanted. I say it often because you can't fake my wife's voice. I like my things unique. You can't claim to be my wife. I will know. Even if I lose my sight today, I will know my wife's voice. And the voice calms me down. I'm a loud person. So that voice has a way it gives me peace. And if I'm angry and she talks to me, I lose my weight because I can't help it. So the voice was, and the eyes. I love big things. So her eyes was, it was what I wanted. I loved the eyes. It was what caught me. My parents will be surprised when they hear social media.
Social media marriages, people have some reservations with marriages that start, and there are a couple of them, celebrities also, that started in social media. People say people on social media live fake lives, and assessing someone from social media can actually be risky, right? So would you say that's actually valid based on your experience?
Would you recommend?
Would you recommend that?
Would you recommend online?
Well, you don't make decision for people.
Yeah.
And number 1, whether offline or online, people will always reveal who they are. And then marriage, like I said, and like what I've learned in this period, that It's your decision to make it happen, whether you meet online or offline. It's a commitment to help your partner become God has called them to be. That's my definition of love. And it's about your person, the ability to be a person. Because if you come into a union and then you're expecting your partner to bring in what you're not offering, I think it's a challenge. Okay, so whether online or offline, even when they are fake, you can't sustain it.
Yeah,
You will see the red flags. It is there. It's there for you to see because there are still people who have met online
and it works.
So so even though every decade comes with its own character. I met her before 2020. I think social media had a new turn in 2020.
I think so too.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
Definitely.
They had a
Yeah.
new turn. The fake thing became more during COVID. People had enough time to fake things.
Yeah.
It became so unreal.
Unreal.
You know,
Then-
before COVID, Facebook relationship was working. I can bet you that most couples who are married this season, at least
They actually
30% may
Yeah,
have met.
and it's actually interesting how a lot of people, especially guys, when it's time that they want to settle down, most of them go on Facebook. They go and check. I actually did as well.
I'm telling you.
Like go and check through your Facebook friends to see if there are friends that you connected with on Facebook that you can actually make life together.
Yeah.
Because I lost my old account. That's where I had a wife as a friend.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Really? Oh wow.
Yes. I mentioned to you I had your
Yeah.
And then there was a niche. Then people wanted quality content. So that's the way you connect. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So my wall, that's how I would say most of them were my friends on my old Facebook, JD
Yeah.
and Co. So I had a circle I listened to. So I didn't just have it as my friend.
Wow.
So I was intentional with my decision. People are leaving my wall. So I also feel that you attract your life. If you're bad, you attract that. Actually, there's so many
Were you
communities.
not? Were you not scared as well? Were you like this guy?
Especially
What gave you that
because
conviction?
Yeah, especially because he's proposing on the first day, right? First date, right?
Yes.
First.
Yes. Actually, we talked. You can easily detect a fake person with your continuous conversation. Do you understand? We talked often. I know when he's going out, when he's coming. So
That's before you met
that was
physically.
before we met. So that gave me a conviction that there was nothing. I knew every particular minute. So there was nowhere I could trace. In fact, the day, I think one particular day, he was going to have teeth surgery. We have not met, but he told me.
Wow.
So I practically knew everything about him online.
Wow.
So you guys, you see that when they start hiding information from you, then there is something fishy going on
Of course,
there.
yes.
I would like to ask where that, the ability to trust came on about. Like, were you ever heartbroken? Were you just new into the strip space? Was there something that inspired you saying, let me try Facebook? Or what exactly inspired that?
Then I would like had someone who I was going for an introduction. We were supposed to go for an introduction.
Oh wow, okay.
But I wasn't really settled with him. Because we've been friends, not like just friends, but he told me he was really interested in marrying me. And then I was like, since it is about men, the men love him more, so let me try, maybe it's will work. But inside of me, I knew I wasn't convinced. Not until one day where our conversation started going deep. I decided to give him, do you understand? I decided to give him that attention.
Oh,
so that was where I caught. Then I said, let me focus on building this.
Okay, Mr. Obin, I want to ask you, are you aware that she had someone?
Well,
Okay.
I was not aware.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was not aware. I think I heard this story this year. That was someone that I overcame.
So what is it?
So I didn't know. I was just being me.
Okay.
And I think I met my wife at the lowest where I needed a friend, needed somebody I could talk to, I needed in fact, it was when I got my job in Lagos.
Wow.
That became most. I was living in pure transport, in the office. That's what Jesus sleeping over there. So I met her when I had time. Man didn't have much time, so I dedicated that moment to building a relationship, and I didn't want anybody close. So it also because
She was in Lagos at the time.
No, Cross River State.
Yeah.
Cross River State. So I invited her over to Lagos, and she came. She had a sister in Accra she was staying with. So when she came, we engaged.
So immediately she came, that was your first time of seeing her
Yes.
physically.
I saw my
It's just
wife for
been
the first time in Ojota.
Wow.
I know that particular spot in tomorrow. So I'm going to go
Whenever we pass there, now just point.
I know the exact spot.
Wow.
wow.
You know, so but I feel what worked for us was the communication,
Mm.
communication, and then
Then we shared dreams, even online.
we were building things before we met. Wow, really happy.
Interesting.
This is quite interesting. I want to go over to long distance relationship now because I know there are some single pringle right now who's like, this guy is abroad or this guy is so far away. I don't know what he's doing. I think you've mentioned one secret about knowing where your partner is at every time, communication. What other tips will you give to maybe those who are having that distance between their partners?
You cannot compare our distance. That's not distance.
Absolutely.
Because in this our distance, I can either book a flight or take a night bus to go and see my partner. So the mind knows I can access this person anytime. And the culture difference also. You know, guys abroad, the culture where they are is different from the culture where we are.
Yeah.
So the chance of falling off of the consistency, time zone, a lot of factors, you know, the cost of keeping the relationship. Like the day we woke up without internet, some relationships suffered. there was no way to reach your partner. You know, you cannot send a letter. Before you get there, they might have forgotten you.
True.
You know, so you can't compare both these times.
So I think there's no way.
Well, it depends on both parties. If they decide, and then it's the cost. Compare your cost, because for us, when I wanted her to come, it was easier to bring her because we can put the cost. You know, but if your partner is in UK, you have to hustle to get visa first.
You have to hustle.
It's a hustle. By the time you get visa, you now start looking for flight money. Do you understand? So the cost of maintaining that relationship is a factor. And understand where this is leading to. Like I told my wife, I said, I'll marry you. I think I was joking. I'm going to marry you.
That's before you guys met.
Before we met physically, I said, I want to stop here. Do you understand? Let's do this. So I now knew what the cost would be. I said, how much is Calabar to Lagos? I did the maths.
So the math.
I can afford this lifestyle. So distant relationship is dependent on the arithmetic. How soon is this thing ending? How long are you keeping me here?
So how long did you guys do the online, long distance
before the physical meeting?
If not for COVID, it would have been sooner.
Yeah.
But we did like
6 months. 6 months online.
How long have you been watching this video without clicking the like button or subscribe button? What are you waiting for? Please do hit the like button right now and please follow their handles as displayed on the screen. If you are in a long distance relationship, I believe that we have mentioned some tips and some questions for you to consider whether you should go ahead or not. We're not telling you to go ahead or not, but you have to decide by yourself. Now I want to ask you, Mr. and Mrs. Udensis, what is that one thing in marriage that has shook both of you like, oh, are you sure we made the right decision getting married? What happened and how did you overcome that phase?
Okay, for my wife, I'm going to share what she has complained about.
Okay.
She thinks I work too much. One day, she told me that I'm more of an office than a family man.
And that's why we're in the office. Of the house.
That I am more of a corporate man than a family man. And she wished I was a family man. It got to me, but I can't help it. I can help it also, in the sense that I'm at the point in my career where I need to do certain things, and going the extra mile is required at this point. So I think it's a problem for my wife. Okay, and I'm working on that. I don't know what else she wants to share, but I think this is one thing she has mentioned to me over and over again.
My husband is a social media person.
Okay.
So even after work, he still comes home with his phone. And that's one thing I complain about. That's the exact thing. Apart from his working, he can be here working. Fine, even though I need him. But then if you come home, can you just give us
the attention?
Yes.
And you just concentrate on the family.
So how are you guys working on it? Have you found a balance yet or you're still working on it?
In fact, at a point, I just let it be. What is his problem? You know, when you keep holding things, the day you speak out, it explode. And that's the point I don't want to get to.
Okay.
But I've thought, but I see that. So I just let it be.
Okay. I think it's a beautiful thing when a man admits, this is my fault and I know. But please permit me for this season. I'm working on my, on this particular time. So I think that's an understanding for them.
We are not praying for anything evil or bad, right? But what's the one thing that this is the limit to which I can accept for me to remain here? Otherwise, I'm quitting.
Okay, so beyond where we met, it can happen to anybody. Of course, social media is just a channel.
Yeah.
We even met in choir. We met in church. Pastors' children, of course.
Yeah.
So it's about both parties deciding to resolve the issue.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So nobody is free from marital issues, like I already mentioned. But nobody sees the future ahead. But you pray it doesn't happen. But for me, I've not thought about a deal breaker. I've not imagined what a deal breaker would be. And because I feel that whatever I dwell on, sometimes it gets to be my reality. So what I've decided to do is to forgive and forget. Beautiful. Because what am I going to be doing? I'm still going to marry another woman if I leave. I decide to marry again. And I can also be sure that this will not repeat. Nobody's winning. Nobody's different. You just have to wait to live within your means, and which is what we've had the family. If we have one night, you wouldn't know, we live within that. Okay? There's no pressure. If our lifestyle changes, we adjust accordingly. We feel we need to adjust. Okay, so whether cheating or whatever it is, for me, it's not a deal breaker.
Wow.
It's not a deal breaker because what would Jesus do? I'm not trying to be religious, but I mean, I had an experience sometime in February where I went for that surgery and I had a trance. They gave me injection and I didn't wake up in time. So I had a trance. I felt like I was going to die. Okay, so within that moment, it felt like 2 minutes, but my wife said I stayed up to 2 hours.
Wow.
I had an experience that showed that it could take a second for me to be gone. So I finally realized that what's the essence going around when you're not even so sure about what's going to happen next.
Absolutely.
Why don't you just focus on enjoying your moment with the partner who has decided to be with you? I mean, that's my school of thought. I have no deal breaker.
Wow.
I don't know about my wife.
No deal breaker. What's
Focus
it for
on
you?
enjoying the moment.
Yeah, focus on enjoying the moment. No deal breaker.
I like that.
Yeah,
Whoa.
no deal breaker.
I like that.
Whoa.
I've not thought of it anyway.
What about
Wow.
enjoyment? What do you enjoy about being married?
The laughter. We spend time though. Don't mind me. In fact, that's why I had to come to the office with him. We are
That's great.
spending time. So we spend time. The little time we have.
Quality time.
Yes. Yes.
What about you?
You know, women, they want more.
So never enough.
Well, my wife makes the best soup in the world.
Wow.
If you test my wife's tapas,
Damn.
Now I'm hungry.
you know the joke, right? You know the joke. Look out for your finger because it could bite them off. I mean, she makes the best soup in the world. I mean, that's my best food ever. So she knows how to prepare it.
Interesting.
And to me, it's a deal breaker if she stops cooking.
Right, that's really deal breaker.
At this point, I'm going to announce a deal breaker because her food makes sense for me.
Wow.
And then she loves me. She knows what I deserve and she protects that.
Wow.
So
Interesting.
that is
That's
best
it
part
for
of
you.
being married.
Interesting. We know what you deserve. We hope that you're getting something from this beautiful couple, the Udensis. We'll be right back with the next segment. Stay with us.
Hi guys, welcome back. This is still the MACH Show, and right now we're about to experience the game segment. Now this is my favorite part, and that's why I'm the one handling this for today. Today's game is tagged yes or no game. Yes or no game, and the rule is very simple. Right on this paper we have questions that has been asked to Mr. Udensi and Mrs. Udensi, and they've given us a yes or no answer to each of these questions. We're going to find out how well does Mr. Udensi know his wife, and how well does Mrs. Udensi know her husband. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be asking both of you some questions, and all you just need to answer is a yes or a no. It's a competition, of course, between Mr. and Mrs. Udensi. We're going to see who gets more of the questions that will be asked. Guys, are you ready? Are you ready for this one?
We're ready.
Yeah,
we're ready.
Beautiful, beautiful. So I'm going to be taking it in turns. I'll ask Mr. Udensi and then I'll ask Mrs. Udensi. So the first question, or do we go ladies first?
Ladies first.
Ladies first, as
Sure.
usual. Okay, so ladies first. So the first question is going to go to Mrs. Udensi. Question 1. Your husband loves to wear dark colors, yes or no?
Yes.
Correct, you got it. Yeah, can you work the class?
That's my wife. That's my wife. That's my wife.
So 1 point for her.
Yeah.
Jesus. Is that what it means?
Yes, so.
No.
All right. Mr. Udensi, your wife prefers corporate wears to native, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, that's also correct. So, nice. Mr. Udensi, your husband prefers rice to yam, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes is correct.
Wow.
Nice. 2 points. Your wife prefers a beach date to a movie date, yes or no?
Yes.
Final answer?
Jesus, baby. Baby, I will prefer. Baby, it's me to
Yes or
you should do me to. Let me tell you.
Final answer?
I will do the alarm as you with you. Yes.
Yes is correct. Give it to me.
Hey, you're lucky. Yeah.
Alright, so let's have your question. Your husband's love language is acts of service, yes or no?
No, no, no.
No, she is correct.
She's correct.
Okay, don't you're not going to say it. That's correct. So
That's a concern me with
Udensi.
okay.
You
get out. We have
Your
very
question. Your wife would rather call you than send a text.
yes.
Yes is correct. Okay, next question. Your husband likes dancing, yes or no?
No.
Wow, you guys are really doing good. That's correct. You is correct.
That's for
Your
Yeah.
wife is a morning person, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes is correct.
Ah,
I hope there is no
Nothing.
No, that's how much we know
Let's
ourselves.
Yeah.
First 4 questions have been absolutely
Correct.
Correct.
wow.
I must say give it up for this couple.
Oh.
Alright, so question number 5. Your husband prefers reading a book to watching a movie, yes or no?
Yes.
Wow, that's correct. That's correct. Your wife is not equally minded than you are, yes or no?
No, my dear. No.
Okay, that's correct. That's correct. Your husband believes in perfumes, yes or no?
Yes, very well.
Oh, yes. Yes is correct. Yes is correct. Your wife has never written a love letter, yes or no?
What did you write them for? No.
She has never
She has
written
never.
a love letter. Is that the final answer?
It is. Unless I change their mind today. In my record, I'm not ready.
Correct. You guys get all the questions. You
Yeah.
would have broken the MACH show.
Yeah.
That's
We will
the
make
next
it.
question.
Mm.
Are you ready for this one?
Yes, we are.
It's not for you, it's for your wife.
We are the same.
Your husband would take injections instead of taking drugs. Yes or no?
No.
Your husband will take injections instead of taking drugs. Yes
No.
or no?
No.
It's not your final answer.
No.
This one I have mine. Correct. Correct. Alright. Your wife prefers kisses to hugs. Yes or no?
Yes.
Kisses to hugs.
Yes.
Yes is correct.
Wow.
Maybe to see very well. Okay. Your husband would prefer to walk away quietly than to talk when angry.
He will talk. He will talk. He will talk.
What the way?
He will still talk again.
Alright, I think that's correct.
Am I working too?
Your wife prefers fried rice to jollof rice.
Yes.
These guys are.
Yeah.
These guys are.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay, let's do this. Let's do
all
this.
questions correctly. Now I'm really feeling like maybe you chose the wrong way.
So that's how much I know.
But that's actually a beautiful thing. Two more questions and we are done. Two more questions and we are done with the day segment. This question goes to the wife. Your husband would rather have fruits for dinner than a plate of pepper soup.
Pepper soup. Pepper soup.
Not fruits.
Not fruits.
You're
Pepper
correct.
soup.
You're correct again. Your wife believes in family planning, yes or no?
Well, no.
Your wife believes in family planning, yes or no?
Well, it depends on family
Your wife
planning.
believes in family planning, yes or no?
No.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
No, it's correct.
Wow.
We have the last question. Last question.
Yeah.
Last question.
Yeah.
Last question for the wife.
Okay.
Your husband prefers Bible study to prayer meeting, yes or no?
He prefers prayer meeting. So no.
No,
Yes.
no
He prefers prayer.
to Bible study.
Yes. He prefers prayer to Bible study.
To Bible study.
Yes, I know what I'm saying.
Correct. That's correct.
Wow.
Let's be sure that you get the last question.
This way.
That'll be 2%. No, that's it.
But it's the last question on this side is that simple.
Hey, God.
Oh, that
Our-
means
Hey,
I'm
God.
sure me if you're not.
Child. Okay. Your wife would rather nag than stay quiet when upset.
She'll stay quiet. She'll stay quiet. She won't nag.
With this, it's official. It's official. So a record of the the mic has fallen off.
We did it.
Congratulations, Lisa and
Yeah. We did it.
all right, and so with this we come to the very end of the game segment on Match Show. Up next is the match basket, guys. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
The MACH Show.
Hi guys, welcome back to the MACH Show with the Udensis. It's been so much fun, so much fun. But before we go to the match basket, I really want to ask, how did you get to have the 100 over 100 score? How?
Well, like I said,
Did you pray about the show?
we were. What's the
We are friends beyond being married.
Wow.
He's a friend to me. So that's how much I know my friend.
Nice. So beyond being married, he's a friend. Let's see how much more he would prove that with this match basket. So in this match basket, we have MACH. Yeah, M is for marry your wife again. He gets to propose to the wife if he picks that. A is appreciate your wife with a kiss. He gets to kiss his wife in front of us. We get to see that. C is choose a love song and sing to her. Then H is hug your wife and whisper something until she smiles. So what would you like to pick?
Oh. No, what's okay. I would love to pick the M.
You want to propose to your wife again? Okay, let's see what the heavens want you to pick from this basket. Oh, the first one. Okay.
Should I open?
Yes, please. unraveling.
Choose a love song.
Wow.
By the river soft.
No, is that a love song?
I can't sing that for me.
Oh my goodness. Let me have it. So he's gonna sing a love song. Serenade her with a love song.
Serious.
I'm gonna leave the
Okay.
scene now while
You're lucky I
she
didn't pick it
enjoys
up
the song from the love of her life.
Lele. What did I pick down?
Angel, you're not serious.
My love, there's only you in my life, the only thing that's right. My first love, yeah. You're every breath that I take. You're every step I make. And I don't know where thing go follow am. I'm not well, my love. Take that part, okay? You shall know I love you, okay? Love you, baby. I'm not well. They should take this one. Or did you enjoy this one?
Yeah, I did.
That's the best thing. I shall try, have you? Whoa.
Come in with laughter.
Yeah. I think.
Wow. Interesting.
What an episode. We hope you liked, you commented, and you subscribed if you haven't subscribed, because this is a spectacular episode where we have this couple score 100 over 100. Like, oh my god. Alright guys, we've come to the end of this show. We hope you enjoyed watching. Let us know what you think in the comments. Together we say
Bye.